Hello everybody, this is the Korg Triton Taktile, a great little keyboard. It's designed as a MIDI controller, but it also has a whole lot of sounds on board taken directly from the Korg Triton. I've also found that you can run it from a power bank battery that you can buy from any technology store just by plugging it into the USB socket on the right hand side, and that'll give you as much portable operationality as your battery can provide for you. Anyway, let's have a listen to some sounds and then I'll talk some more gibberish at the end. The XY pad does a brilliant job of controlling the dynamics of those sounds. It'll retain the settings that you have when you pull your finger off the pad. And if you just tap the center, you're back to normal. And we're into the synth section now. This might be a good sound to use for the arpeggiator. This button right here, as you can see, it pulses to the tempo of your arpeggio. And you can change the arpeggiator types, like up and down, random, alternate cycles. And if you go through the arpeggiator menu, you'll find there are 50 different patterns that you can apply those arpeggiator styles to. So let's start at randomly, just at number 19. And go back to our arpeggiator type and change it to, I don't know, let's just have it as random. And then we can still cycle through our sounds and retain that arpeggiator setting. So it really is that easy. Let's stop the arpeggiator for a minute and just have a listen to some of the excellent pads on this keyboard. So much capability with the expression XY slider to really create the exact sound that you want for your composition. And also you have these triggers. Now these are velocity sensitive as well. So if I'm gentle, there you go. And then polyphonic. And there's some drum kits as well. we can change the range of the arpeggiator right up to 4 octaves. So let's go to extremes and do that. You can transpose the whole thing down as well. Let's go right down to -12. Get a bit of a bass thing happening. And of course our tempo, let's take it up to say 128. Speed it up a little bit. So that's a bit of a quick look at the sounds in the Triton Taktile. I guess a few things I'd say to close up is that it has transport controllers here for your recording. Let's turn that speaker off, it really isn't coping. It has the transport controllers to use for Cubase, GarageBand, Live Setup, Logic, Pro Tools, Sonar. Very quick octave plus and minus there, so from down to extremes it flashes red and orange, then green when we're just 1 octave down. No light on when we're in the center, and the same thing happens when you're going octave up as well, so flashing red when you're right out of the extreme limits. I did mention the pitch bend and the modulation controller before, the touch pads which are all assignable, and of course the all-important arpeggiator button which adds so much liveliness. So very portable, extremely light, great for live applications because it's got basically a whole Kaoss pad built into it there. Changing settings is very easy and quick on this keyboard. All kinds of quick assignments here for your sound. So for example, I can change the attack speed very quickly with one simple slide there. Same with decay, cutoff, resonance, all those things are very quick and easy to access. And of course we're thinking about a live situation there. And the screen, despite being very small, it is a very informative screen and it is easy to read. It's not too harsh and intense on the eyes. The resolution of the screen is nice and high, so you can really see exactly where you're at. Take it home, plug it into your PC or your Mac for a recording session, and it's still excellently versatile. So for a keyboard basically that covers all bases, I think it's pretty hard at this stage to beat the Korg Triton Taktile.